This is Cowboy Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services. One more time, we're up in North Fort Collins, just ready to pull out our gear here. Just finishing up on one or two final touches on the home. Kind of forgot to put the numbers up and put the lights up, so my crew is desperately jumping on that real quick. That was an oversight we usually wouldn't have, but in any case, this is a finished project. Hopefully you've seen the videos before of the prep and kind of the midway process, and now you can see the finished look with the beige body and all the trim work that's been done. And as I said, we even take downspouts out, so everything gets painted up behind the downspout. Very important step that I am very embarrassed to say my other parties in the painting business don't do very often. But see, we did get one of the lights up there. And tomorrow we're going to have on some new hardware sets. We're going to come back and fix that up for the customer, but that door looks way better than it did. It was in really bad shape. And same thing with this guy here. This is the garage door. And those are all painted. And of course, leading on this part of the home, you have your trims done. And this was kind of fun here. We had a lot of mulch and things we had to work around, some stumps. We got all those pulled out and got that looking a lot better on that part of the house. And dealt with all those bad fascias up there and soffit areas. They all look nice now that they've been sanded and primed and repainted. And actually using Lifetime paint once again on this. We'll come around into the backyard and we can see the other south side of the home. Coming on through the fence. And again, we even do the meters and so forth, make that look a little bit better. We had a little bit of overspray on this fence, but hopefully our customer will be okay with it. Just meaning the fence needs to be restained anyway, or kind of refurbished, so which is certainly something that we do. But we just are trying to get the whole meter there, and it just wasn't a good way to mask that off. But in any case, again, we got some bigger windows here, and you can see once again this is where we did all the fascia repair. It's getting a little dark here at night. We're just clearing out of here about 7 o'clock on the what is this, the 19th of September, but we had a beautiful day here in 2014 with almost 90-degree temperatures. We got a little rained on, but luckily it was just a little spitting rain. We were able to kind of work between the raindrops and get this guy finished today. That was very, very fortunate for us. It's one of those days where they say, oh yeah, there's no rain in the forecast, and there is. Yeah, that's actually happened twice this week. Back in the back here, we did something a little special on this little staircase slash small itty-bitty deck, where again, Brian's up here right now just trying to get those doggone lights back up there for us. And we've got trim work again we've done underneath here, and then we took the underside of this and made that all look nice. It wasn't painted before and looked pretty bad. And ideally we'd recommend staining a deck, but in this case it already had what looked to be a primer coat on it. So, and we even did the concrete. Turns out that porch and floor enamel works both ways. It works for concrete as well as for wood. So it worked out really nicely, and you'll see what a beautiful job that came out to, looking way better than it did in the first video. And again, we're going to take another step back into the backyard. A little overspray on the grass, not a big deal. That's a very common thing. Mows right off. Doesn't really hurt anything. Plus this yard I think is mostly weeds, so didn't hurt anything. Might actually help with the weed control. So we've got again some little fascia areas up here, soffits. Those were all in bad repair. Fixed all those up, and again primed them, painted them. Should last for the lifetime of this home, and that is the ideal objective with Sherwin-Williams Lifetime paints. And there are two different levels of paint that we usually offer for Lifetime paint. There is a third level, but most people don't want to pay $75 a gallon, and I can't say as I blame you. I don't think I'd want to pay that either. But in any case, this product here was right around $42 a gallon at my cost, and that's usually sales tax right out the door. So we did really well. Technically we actually came under budget for this customer by about, oh, it wasn't by much, by about $40, but we had to add on the back staircase, so that ran them about $100 over budget. That's all I charged them to kind of do that, just as a kind of a small favor. So there we go, Fort Collins, Colorado. Another exterior painting done.